So hi, welcome back.
Hi.
All right. How you been?
I've been great. I've been good.
Good. So it's been a long time, man. So first of all, like, what's been going on? How you been?
I've been good. Well, we have our ups and downs and stuff like that. But overall, I can't complain. Life's good.
Absolutely, good, man. I'm glad. So first of all, let's start off with like, what were your thoughts on your previous video? Doing an interview. First of all, I know we like met kind of randomly. I was there doing interviews. You just got through running. We ran into each other. What were your thoughts? Like, first of all, while the interview was going on, like while I was interviewing you, and then what were your thoughts afterwards?
At first, like I was like, what is the point of this?
Yeah.
But I was curious. I wanted to see where it was gonna go because people just like to do things for fun.
Yeah.
So I was I don't know. I was kind of weirded out, but then I was like, okay, whatever, just cool.
Yeah.
And then after, it actually felt pretty good because I felt like I vented a little bit about other questions you asked me about life and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it was pretty it felt like a therapy session.
Cool. Even though I'm not a therapist,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a therapist, but I just kind of do it just to like, for me, it's like having the discussions and like seeing how I can have a conversation with somebody who I don't know.
Right.
How does it go? Like, is it gonna go good or does it go bad? And I get different reactions from different people, but I think with you, like, it was really cool. Like, just like running into you, it was random. Like I said, you were just got through with a run, and it was cool. It was like really dope.
I know.
Nice. So, what were your thoughts on the interview? Like after you saw it, because of course, during the time when you're like going through the interview, you're not thinking about like a lot of times like, how do I sound, things like that. But when you got a chance to look at it back, and you were like, oh, okay, I said this, I said that. Like, how did you feel about it?
My thought was like I look kind of funny because I had finished jogging and I was just like, oh, I look so exhausted, but I don't know. I feel like I saw like a bright smile on my video. It was just like so much happiness, genuine smile. I took in what I saw in my video and stuff like that, and I try to take it in every day to what I said. And then about my feet, I try to keep up with them now.
Absolutely. So after you ran into me, you're like, damn, I need to stay on top of my feet. Man, it's dope. That's dope. I think that you hit me up shortly after. He was like, I just got my toes done.
Yeah.
Like you sent me a little pic and everything like that. And then you had like a little accident, you said not too long ago.
Yeah, my nail chipped.
The nail chipped. And you were like a little self-conscious about that, like, I don't like how it looks right now. But like, glad to have you back out here. In terms of like some of the comments, did you ever get a chance to like read the comments? What did you think about?
Yeah, I read a couple. Some people were like, "Oh, she's so beautiful, she's so pretty. You should have a second follow-up with her." I don't know. It made me feel like good.
Yeah,
in a
absolutely.
way.
Because compliments, right?
Yeah.
Designed to make us feel good, especially like a lot of times we may go through things and like we can sometimes experience like the negative side of things, right? So sometimes like hearing somebody else say that, man, you're beautiful, or you have positive energy, things like that can make you like feel better, right?
Definitely.
Absolutely. So I want to ask you some different questions. Like I said, these are newer questions that you didn't get a chance to answer last time. So I want to see how you respond to some of these questions. Okay. All right. So first question: what are your thoughts about like how the world's starting to become like more aware of mental health? Like what we're starting to do about it. What do you think about that?
I think it's good. I think it's really good that they're being more attentive of everybody, how they really try to help them out. Like in school, they have like a lot of counselors and groups where they can help kids out, as well as like at work. I know at work spaces they have like certain if you have a good work environment and good working people, like they'll help you out to like get you in touch with help as if they really care about you. True. But I think it's good, but to me sometimes I see like a lot of us don't really take in the help that we have offered to us, and they kind of just beat themselves up more.
That's true.
Where like if you can get help, why don't you
step out there and get it, right?
And then but at the same time others are kind of just too close-minded and be like, oh, they're gonna judge me, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, and it's just like they're not really thinking about themselves. So it's like we have it, but a lot of us don't take it.
Exactly. That's so true. Like, and I have a perfect example of that is at the job I work at right now. One of the girls was on my team, like, so she shared a pretty traumatic experience with me, something that happened, and like she's been dealing with like some anxiety and stuff because of that. And I told her, I was like, okay, so we have services that are available, like, you know, you can go, you know, seek out for like somebody who can talk to you, who's like actually trained to like be able to like help you like get through that, right? And she's like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. And I'm just like, well, I mean, right now you don't seem to be doing so good, so like, why not like go out there and see what happens? Like the worst that can happen is you feel the same, and at least you tried though, right? I try to like promote that as much as I can, because I think that we could all like use a little help, right, from somebody. Absolutely. In terms of social media, right? First of all, what are your thoughts about it? And then second of all, how do you use it yourself?
Like social media, I think it's just like a really big distraction to begin with. I mean, it's cool to have social media, but at the same time, I don't really think it's good, because it's just like you can be doing so much with your life instead of just being on your phone and social media. And I feel like a lot of people put up a portrait of themselves that they're not living that life. And then other people feel like, oh, how come I'm not like right now? We're the same age, and how come, you know? Because sometimes I feel like that. Like I'm on social media and I'm just like, oh, I see all these like, you know, girls having fun, and I'm like, I wish I could do that. But
like, I'm working. I'm out here working.
Yeah, like, you know, like I want to be like them, but I'm like, no, let me catch myself. I should like, you know, appreciate what I have right now and not fall into like social media. It's toxic. It's really toxic. But social media, I deleted my Instagram so long ago, and I feel so good without it.
Like
I felt so good, but then I went back.
I've been hearing a lot of women I'm talking to, they like, they got rid of their you know, Instagrams and stuff, and they like unplug from it every now and then. Just to like clear the mental space.
It helps out a lot.
Absolutely.
It really does. The way I use it, maybe to cook.
Okay. You find recipes and stuff on it. That's dope, man.
Or like, you know, places that you can go in LA, like secret hiding spots. That's about it. But anything else like that has to do with drama, like
I feel it.
I don't want to look at it.
Dope, man. Nice. In terms of social media, right? Let's say somebody came to you and said, change whatever you want about it, like to make it better or whatever you think would like change it for the good. Is there anything you would change?
Change social media? Not really.
Okay.
I mean, it's just life. I think it's just like, I feel like if they change it to something, it's not gonna really show how life really is to a lot of people.
Okay.
Because I feel like social media is a reflection to all of us. So like if they take away like the bad things like crime, we can't show crime on social media, then it's gonna be like not showing the reality of what's really going on in a way. But I don't know. I never thought about that. That's tricky.
It's a good one, right?
That's tricky.
Absolutely. Well, maybe we'll come back to that. Okay.
Maybe age-wise, kids.
Age-wise,
that's about it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's good, because I was interviewing someone before, and she was telling me that her nephews and stuff, like they're on there, and like they get contacted by like older men and stuff like that.
Like they have TikTok and stuff.
Yeah, and it's just crazy, dude. Like you should definitely have an age restriction.
I think that's like one big point, age-wise.
That's definitely a good one. In terms of anxiety, right? What are some things that bring you anxiety?
I haven't got anxiety in a long time, but I think one thing that would trigger my anxiety would be too much stress.
Okay.
Feeling
too many things going on.
Yeah, at the same time during out my day.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe just a negative energy. Like, you know, you come into like a work environment, you're good, you're happy, and then somebody just comes with like negative energy, and it's just trying to like make your day go worse. Just it kind of that's happened to me before, and it triggered my anxiety, and had to just like step out my work and just like take a deep breath and like calm myself down. Because even like since I work at a restaurant, customers are really like, you know,
they're really for it, man.
So it's like if it's
they
not,
feel like you got to do what they tell you.
So if it's not their way, sometimes it makes me feel like, well, I don't know how else you want me to explain to you anymore, or how to make you comprehend that it's not gonna happen your way, you know. Like, I don't know. So that's about it.
Same Burger King. I mean, unless you work at Burger King, but it ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way, okay? So yeah, it's funny. My coaches used to always say that to us. This ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way. So yeah, deal with it. So
I think it's just mainly like negative energy. Like it can be work, friends, family.
Yeah, man.
Negative energy is just like, oh, okay, but that's pretty much. I think so.
So let me ask you this: like, how do you counteract that? Like, let's say you're dealing with anxiety, you feel it coming on. What do you do to like avoid it or counteract it?
I go to the bathroom. I take a deep breath and I look at myself.
Nice.
And I be like, calm down.
Okay.
Like you got this.
Yeah.
And just kind of
no
like.
need to worry.
Like, toughen up.
Yeah.
You know, I can't. I got two options. Either keep putting myself down, bringing up the anxiety, or like look at yourself and be like, I got this. Like you'll be fine. I got to be tough on myself.
Nice.
That's how I bring myself back up.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. So let's get. I don't remember. So just for people who may be watching this for the first time and they don't know, how do you feel about your feet? What are your thoughts about it?
Good.
Good. Okay. Now let me ask you this because
I had got them done.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this though. Do you feel differently than what you did the first time when I ran into you?
Yeah.
You were kind of like, yeah, like I feel okay about them. But now, are you more conscious about them? Like now, like, oh my, I gotta make sure my feet are done. Is that okay? Good. It's like I find that a lot. So a lot of women I interview, they're like, man, I try to make sure I'm on top of my stuff now because I never know who's looking, right?
I know, yeah, that's true. No, but it actually makes you feel good. When you have like your nails done and your hair done and everything. Like when I feel like when a girl does girl stuff,
self-care,
it makes them feel like good about themselves. Absolutely. And it's fun.
All right, excellent.
I feel good.
Now let me ask you this: have you received compliments since you did my first interview? Did anybody complimented you on your feet since then? Because I remember you said like you used to get teased by your brothers and stuff about your feet, right?
Well, I don't really show my feet much like that.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't really show my feet. So.
But at least you received compliments on my channel for sure. I remember that. And I'm pretty sure you'll get some more now. So there it is.
Yeah.
So let's say rare occasion you're wearing sandals. You're walking down the street, somebody compliments you about that. How does it make you feel? How would it make you feel?
Good. I mean, the only thing somebody has told me was like, oh man, I like the color of your nails you got.
Okay.
I usually just get pink now because of my hair.
Okay, yeah, because you got pink hair now. So
but it's like different colors, shades of pink.
So okay, that's
dope. Like it's nice, like pink nails, pink hair, and I'm like, yeah.
In terms of like, let's say you are dating somebody, or you're gonna start dating somebody, right? Well, first of all, before we get there, let me change that up. In terms of compliments you do receive, is there things that you would prefer to get complimented about? Like you would rather receive this compliment than another compliment?
Well, no. Okay. I actually get compliments every day at work.
Okay.
About like my attitude. Like you have such a great attitude. Your hair is so bright. It's so beautiful. You have a nice smile. And all the compliments that I receive, it's pretty great.
Okay.
And it makes me feel like good about myself.
That's dope.
Yeah,
nice.
But to change anything, I don't think so.
Okay, nice. Now let me ask you this. Now to get to this next question, if you're dating somebody or going to start dating somebody, what is something you would consider to be a deal breaker? Something you're like, not dealing with that.
Just in general, like with dating.
Yeah,
okay.
Whatever. Like you
being controlled by them, or where it's just toxic.
Okay.
Like someone who's just always negative. Like I understand we go through things, but you can tell when somebody's constantly negative.
Yeah.
And that would just be like no. Like
I got no time for that.
Yeah, like I can't. That pretty much be like someone who controls you.
Got it.
I can't, because we're all humans.
So
like
true.
I think like if you're gonna be with somebody, you're not gonna try to be with them to control them. You're there to grow with them. So
Facts. All right. Cool. So now, since you started after my interview, how often do you get pedicures now?
Like once a month.
Joe?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. That's why.
Does it last longer?
Yeah, that's why I don't get regular. Cause
some girls say it doesn't last as long. They're like, it's the same. And I'm like,
no, they do.
They do,
because without gel, it's like, it peels off right away when you shower and you wash your toes and stuff like that.
And the thing is that because, like, I mean, my girlfriend gets gel as well, right? And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it lasts longer,
yeah,
man.
They do.
I think that what they're doing, they're maybe going somewhere where they're giving them the regular one and they're saying it's jail.
Mostly,
Possibly, yeah, absolutely.
You're getting finesse.
You're getting finesse. Hey, for real, I like that. You're getting finesse and you don't know it. But anyway, how often do you wear open toe shoes now?
Well, I haven't really recently because it's not summer yet. But
okay. So you waiting for summer?
Yeah.
Like, as soon as summer come, I'm gonna be out there with them.
I'm gonna buy some
open
sandals.
toes. I feel it.
Yeah.
How often do you go barefoot?
Barefoot, like outside or
In general, just
general? Yeah. Not really.
Okay.
I'm always wearing my Crocs.
Okay.
And when I do go to the park, I do step on the grass.
The grass, okay. A little grounding.
To connect with her.
A little earthing. Nice. That's dope, man. I'm glad that you're doing that.
Yeah.
Man. All right. So now let's get back to this. Can we see what your feet look like again for the second time? And let me get you lead socks on for now. We're gonna have you take the shoes off. And you're wearing bands out here, right?
Yeah.
Because you got the skateboard. Guys. We're gonna incorporate that maybe a little later. All right. So let me get you to place them down flat first, and then we're gonna see how they look. Like this. All right. And we can kind of see the pink polish through there. All right. Cool. And let me get you extend your feet out like straight. All right. Cool. All right, now you can take your socks off. All right. And so we got the pink toes. Leave them down flat like that first. All right. Pink toes. Looking nice, too. I like that. Look really good. All right. Cool. And you have your bigger toe is bigger, right?
Yeah.
So you have the Egyptian toe alignment. I don't know if I told you that before, but that's the toe alignment that you have for your feet. Okay. All right, let me get you extend your feet all the way.
Does it have any meaning?
Huh? Yeah, so Egyptian toe alignment is for people who have the bigger toe. So you may have had some like Egyptian lineage in your family or something like that.
Okay.
Because people who are from Egypt like tend to have like a toe that's like that. If your second toe is bigger, it's called the Grecian toe alignment, which is like a Greek toe. So it's like typically you tend to have somebody in your family who may have been Greek or something like that. So yeah, there you go.
That's cool.
Nice, absolutely. All right, so now let me ask you this: how you feeling? We did the first interview, it was like a year ago. You're coming back out now, showing your feet again. How are you feeling about this?
Good.
Good. All right, and you said especially because they're done, right?
Yeah.
Got them done. They're looking good. All right, you got the pink to match the pink hair. All right, cool. All right, and let me get you to like cross one this way, cross your left one over this way. Okay, right, we'll go right, and then flex your toes up. And there we go. Cool. All right, and we're gonna get you to do a little modeling today. Is that cool? All right, cool. And let me get you across the other way now. All right. So now, have you been watching any of the other interviews on my channel? You got a chance to watch anything else?
I watched a couple.
Okay. What were your thoughts?
It's pretty interesting.
Did you think like, because I would imagine like the first time I interviewed you, right? It's like, I think a lot of women sometimes think like, dude, this dude's just asking me to see my feet. But like, is this a real YouTube channel? Is he really like have a YouTube channel? But then like you see other women and you're like, oh, okay, it's not just me. It's like other women who do
like,
it too.
It's interesting because everybody has like their own different perspective and thoughts about everything like that you ask them about. And some can just, say about the same thing. They think the same. But it's interesting.
And that's kind of why I call my channel Soulful Discussions, right? It's supposed to be about like trying to get like a little deeper and get more in depth, and like hopefully like I get different like types of like reactions, different types of like people have different comments and things like that. But at the same time, people have different feet, like their feet are different, things like that. So I get a chance to like experience a little bit of all of it, right?
Right.
Absolutely, absolutely. So. All right. So I want to see what you're most ticklish with, right? So first time you're not ticklish with much, but we're gonna try some different stuff out here. See what makes you the most ticklish, all right? Cool. All right. All right. What do you think? Which one do you think is the most ticklish? This one? This one? All right, this one.
Probably the brush.
The brush. Okay. We'll save the brush for last then, just because of that. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna come in a little bit closer here. I'm gonna test this tickling motion out a little bit. Okay, let's start with the right one first. We're gonna start from bottom to top. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Do you feel that? Ooh, really sensitive in there, huh? All right. Way more ticklish than the first time. Like, the first time you were like holding in there, like, I'm not ticklish at all. This is more ticklish. What's the scale on this? Scale of 1 to 10.
Like 2.
That's a 2? You're moving though.
It's just the sensation of
right in here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's try this one now, okay? Let's see here. All right. What about this one? Not as ticklish? You don't feel it as much?
I feel it.
You feel it? What's the sensation there?
Like something just scratching me.
I just feel something scratching me. It ain't nothing big. All right, cool. Let's try this one now. See what we get here with this one. Now, what is that one like? This one's way more ticklish. Now, what are we talking?
Like an 8 or 9.
8 or 9.
Yeah.
So I think the trick is with you. You're ticklish more on the softer side, like not more on the rough side.
Yeah.
Rough side doesn't really bother you. You're like, you can feel that. All right, what are we saying here?
Yeah. About the same thing, yeah.
About the same, but 8? Okay.
Yeah.
Where is it more ticklish at? Here in the middle?
Yeah.
Towards the top?
Like in the middle, like right there.
Okay. All right. So we said the best for last because you said that brush is going to get me.
I don't think so.
So let's see here. See what we got. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right. And where we feel it the most?
In the middle.
Right in the middle?
It feels like what they do to you at the
okay.
at the pedicure, like they scrub your feet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what is the scale on this one?
Like a 4.
Like a 4? Okay, let's try this one now. And what are you feeling over here with this one? It's the same?
Yeah, it's like mainly the middle.
Okay, mainly the middle.
Yeah.
So technically this one was the most ticklish. All right, right up in there. All right. She felt everything. All right. All right, cool. Anything you want to say to everybody?
I don't know.
Maybe like go watch your first interview or something like that. Go check out that first one. All right, guys.
I don't know.
All right, guys. See you in a bit.